Hello, Coach Scott again. Good afternoon. Well, it is here anyway. So in this video, I want to start just by saying this is the third in the series. So if you haven't seen videos 1 and 2, I suggest you go back and see those because you will have missed an awful lot of information and they do really follow on in sequence. Okay, so today I'm going to start by just talking about when you're doing your videos for advertising, don't mention your product or your company. Okay, it should be all about branding you. That way, if you remember in previous videos, we talked about how people will buy and follow people they know, like, and trust. So to try and build that, we need to be branding ourselves. So also as part of that branding, when you're doing your advertising video, we're not going to talk about the company or the product or offer that. We're going to give your target audience, your target market, something of value to them. Yeah, not something of value to yourself, but something that you think will be of value to your target audience. And when you're delivering that that information, you really need to use video. Not audio, not PDF, but video. It has become the in thing to do, if you like. So use video. If you're not used to it, get used to it. Okay, so today I'm going to talk about finding your audience on Facebook. So I do need to share my screen with you now. So let's have a look. So I'm already in Facebook, as you can see. I'll put my picture down the bottom so you can see what I'm doing. So have a look at the top right hand side. You'll see an arrow next to the question mark. Click on the arrow. Let me just make my screen a little bit bigger maybe so you can see things a bit better. Okay, so you can see here I'm going to go down to create ads. Click on create ads and it should take us through to our ads manager. So it's just loading. It is a little bit slow because we're sharing the screen, but never mind. You can just watch my lovely face. Or not. Okay, so we're in Ads Manager now. If we go down to the bottom here, if this wasn't letting me close before, no, it's not. Okay, so if we hover over, oh, it did this time. Okay, good. If we hover over and click on Ads Manager, at the bottom on the right, you'll see it says All Tools. Hover over All Tools, and we've got a whole list of things up. We're looking for this section here, Plan, and I want you to click on Audience Insights. Okay, Audience Insights, and that will bring us up a new page eventually. Here we go, and we're going to choose everyone on Facebook from here. And here's our something that will tell us a lot about your particular audience, your target market. Okay, so we'll see on the left here, we're targeting the United States, which is our location. And then we've got age and we've got gender. We can target all men and women, or we can target men or just women. So for me, I'm going to target my target market, which is 55 to, I'm going to do 64. 55 to 64. Okay, so that's my target market. And already, if you look over on the right, we can see some valuable information. It's telling me that 54% of my target market of women are on Facebook and 46% of men. Scroll down a little bit and we've got relationship status. So I know that most of them are married, 3/4 of them are married, and well over 50% have got some kind of college education. If you scroll down a little bit further, it gives you the kind of jobs that most of the people are in, if they're interested, if they're in the United States and between those ages. So we've got management and administrative services as the two main ones. What we really want to do now is get a little bit deeper. So have a look at what kind of interests they have. Now, obviously, depending on your market, you're going to choose something which will be either relevant to your business or relevant to your products. For me, I'm going to put in network marketing. And as you can see, click on the top one, we've got Network Marketing Pro with Eric Worre. Famous guy, Mr. Eric Worre. So now, what have we got here on the right? You see that the job titles have slightly changed. We've now got a very big response there for sales, and the second one is still management. So sales and management are the two big ones there that are, of men and women between the ages of 55 and 64. They're the kind of jobs they're in. Okay, so scrolling a little bit further, we have this one called advanced. And there's all sorts of things there you can look at. You've got relationship status. So if you're a young guy or lady and you want to target other people that are single, you can just target single people. People that are just in a relationship but not married, etc. Okay, and what we've already looked at over here. You've also got parents, what kind of ages their children are. So if your product is specific to a particular age group of baby or toddler or teenagers, you can select that from here. Okay, so that's how to find out about your audience. What else can we do? There is something else here which I'm missing. Here we are. Yes, you can click on page likes. And page likes will give you the kind of things that they're interested in. So as you can see here, the 55 to 64-year-olds of men and women, the top person that they're interested in is a person called Richard Bliss Brooke. So you can right click on that, open a new tab, and if this is not in the way, hang on a minute, let me get out of the way. I'm going to do that now. Oh, there he is. I can click on Richard Bliss Brooke, and we can find out who he is and what he's doing. So obviously this guy, he's written a book called The 4-Year Career. And let's just have a look down. He's done a video, 2000, The 4-Year Career. Let's have a look at his, yeah, he's right, 58,000 people like him, so he's very popular. We can see he's probably in that age bracket as well. So again, he's probably targeting people who are just like him, which is what we said you should do. What else is there? Okay, that's about it really. Okay, so once we know that he's that they're interested in a particular person, we can actually, if we're retargeting these people, we can maybe mention something like, oh, Richard Bliss says da 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 da. So this basically gives us some kind of a connection with the person that they're actually following as well. Okay, location, not really going to give you much information. It tells you that, I suppose it tells you the big places where these people might be. In this case, we're looking at Las Vegas, Phoenix, Texas maybe, Georgia and Texas again, yeah. So it looks like mostly around the southern of the United States there. Okay, interesting. And activity, that's not going to tell you an awful lot either. Just tells you how long they're, how many times they're actually accessing Facebook in days. What else? Okay, so your two main ones really are your page likes. You can find out what they're into, what they're reading, what pages they are going to on a regular basis, and obviously this demographics, who they are, what kind of relationship they're in, what education level they are, and the kind of jobs that they're most likely to be in. Okay, so let me just quickly go back. I'll just go through that one more time. Although you have got this video, you can always refer to this if you get lost sometime. So come on, let's go back. I'm going to go out of here so that I can show you. Okay, so I'll just go to somewhere else. It says leave here. Okay, so remember to get back into Ads Manager. We're going to click on the top here, the 3 bars, and go hover over all tools. And this time, yeah, we're looking at Audience Insights again under Plan. Click on Audience Insights. And again, once we get there, it will ask us, and we're going to click on everyone on Facebook. And we're back to our page that we were on before. So United States here on the left. Choose your age, whether you're targeting men or women or all of them. Put in your interests. And if you want to do something a little bit more detailed, if it's specific to a particular product, you can use the advanced section here to target a very specific kind of audience. Okay, so now we're going to come out of here. We're going to look at, I think, we're going to look at creating an ad. So creating your first ad. So again, click on the 3 bars at the top, go to all tools, and this time we're looking to get back to the Ads Manager, which comes under Create and Manage. That's the second one along next to Plan. So Ads Manager, click on there. Come on, slow loading again. Okay, so here we are. Look at the green button on your left, and we're going to click on Create an ad. So what we're going to do first, okay, let's just go to start over. Okay, so we're going to click on engagement, because in our ad you're going to be saying comment in the comment info or comment something below. So we want to select engagement. Click on setup ad. This will bring you to select your country. We need to change that. That's the wrong one. So United States in my case. Can leave everything else the same. Move my face out of the way and click continue. Okay, so now we're in the place where we actually set up the ad and all the information. So the first thing we want to do, again, I don't know why, I've changed it to USA, but it's still got Vietnam, so I'm going to have to change that again now. So we want United States. There we are, United States country. And don't forget this button just above there, which is very important. It says at the moment everyone in this location, but that could mean people visiting the United States, so tourists or relatives visiting, etc. So we don't want everyone in this location. We want people who live in this location. We want the people who actually live there. Okay, so we've got United States, people who live in the United States. We're then going to look at the age, so I'm going to select my 55 and 64. Okay, and I'm going to leave it all men and women. So again, just a quick note here, on the right-hand side, you'll see this little indicator. It's telling you the potential number of people that you can reach with that particular audience, so 55 to 64. And for those people who say, you know, that the elderly or the older people generation are not on Facebook. Look at that, 55 plus up to 64, 26 million people. So when somebody says my audience is not on Facebook, yes, they are. Okay, so now we want to try and target things a little bit more. We want to look at what interest we're going to put in. So in my case, it was network marketing. And let's see what comes up. So here we're going to look at network marketing interest, Eric Worre. Okay, so now the reach is 440,000 people. A good reach is anything from around about 100,000 to 1.5 million. Okay, 100,000 to about 1.5 million. So this falls nicely within that guideline, 440,000. Okay, so now we can you can play around with the interest. Obviously, again, whatever interests, whatever product or business you're in, this one is a pretty good one for network marketing. So then you come down, you don't touch anything else, no add connections, leave all that the same. Here, placements, we want to click on edit placements. And you just want to leave Facebook feeds. Everything else, uncheck. So all you want is Facebook feeds. Nothing else. So make sure it's all unchecked. So there we go, Facebook feeds only. Come on down, don't change anything else. Yep, leave all mobile devices. Okay, then we get to budget. You've got two options, lifetime budget or daily budget. We want daily budget, and we're going to put $5 a day. Just make sure it stays on $5 and it doesn't skip to 50 or 500. And you can double check that by looking at your spend for the week. So if it's $5, it should be $35 for the week. Okay, then come down. We're going to leave everything else exactly the same. And that's it. You've created your campaign. If you look over now onto the right again, after selecting the budget, we're now down to a reach of 40,000 people. And also, remember if in a previous video we talked about if you, Facebook won't give you an exact figure, they'll just give you a region, a reach between so many people, the lowest level to the highest level. And this is what this is here, the estimated daily results. So you can reach either 270 or 910 people. And remember, we said if you're using video, you're more likely to be reaching the 910 people. If you're not, if you're using a still picture, then you're more likely to be reaching only 270 to 300. So we definitely want to be using video because we want to reach as many people as we can. Because you're paying the same amount of money at the end of the day, and you want to squeeze as much money out of your dollar. Okay, so quickly then, let me pop back and show you that again. So let's just jump somewhere else. Yep, leave the page. I don't want to do that advert. Not today. Okay, so again, we go to our 3 bars, click on there, and hover over all tools, go to create and manage, and click on Ads Manager. When we get to Ads Manager, we're looking for the green button on the left. Here it is, create, to create an ad. That will bring us to the type of campaign that we want, and we're going to look at, okay, start over. We want to click on engagement because we want people to comment below. We're then going to click on Set Up Ad. We're going to change this to the United States. Click on Continue. Then takes us into our place for setting up the ad. Again, I'm going to change my place to the United States. There we are, United States. And don't forget, remember, we want people who live in this location. Okay, we're then going to select our age. For me, 55 to 64. We then want our interest. Network marketing. Oops, misspelled. There we go. That should bring us up something. There we go. Network marketing. That's a different one. What happened? Okay, let's go back. So, network. Oh, marketing. There we are. Network Marketing Pro, Eric Worre. That's what we had before. Okay, remember we come down and we click in the dot here for Edit Placements and uncheck everything except Facebook feeds. Okay, so all we want is Facebook feeds, the top one here. That's not unchecking a moment, so uncheck that again. Okay, so everything's unchecked. Leave everything else so we're leaving all mobile devices. We're selecting daily budget. We're changing that to $5 a day. Run my ad continuously starting today. It's changed now, $35 a week, that's right. Leave everything else the same. So there's our reach, 40,000 people altogether, and daily reach, we should be up in the 900s. Okay, so that's about it for today. Let me just stop sharing my screen. So just to finish off then, let me just see what I wanted to say at the end. Yeah, okay. Don't forget, you have to follow this information. Remember where it's coming from. This is coming from the #1 agency, Facebook ad agency in San Antonio, USA, and one of the top Facebook ad agencies in the whole of the United States. So they've done all the testing. All you have to do is follow their advice. Okay, thanks very much. I'll join you again in the next video in a week's time. Bye-bye.